The traffic team as a whole, our whole goal and mission is distracted, aggressive, and impaired driving, trying to remove those drivers from the roadway to make it safer for everybody in Jackson County.
We've all seen it. A crashed vehicle on the side of the road, surrounded by people, police cars, and other emergency responders. But what actually happens when a crash occurs? Who responds first? What do Jackson County Sheriff responders do when they arrive on the scene?
Hi, I'm Jesse Burns with Jackson County Close-Up, and I'm here with Sgt James Cocina of the Sheriff's Department, and he's going to be talking to us today about how the Sheriff's Department responds to car accidents, as well as what the impact is on our community of impaired driving. Sgt. Cocina, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So when a car crash happens, what determines whether it's the police department or the Sheriff's Department that responds to the crash?
Well, when a car crash comes in, it's dispatched via the radio or the mobile computer that we have with inside vehicles. At that point, whatever location that the call was made from or that was given by the citizens is inputted into the computer. Based upon that, it will give a jurisdictional location and which agency should respond to that location. They will send either the police department or the sheriff's office at that point to go to that location. At certain times, we find that those car crashes could be a block further down the road or in front of a different residence, which then in turn would make it either, could change the jurisdictional boundaries of who's responsible for that crash. At that point, whatever agency's on scene, if it's found to be in the county, we'll contact the sheriff's office, we'll respond to that crash and handle it. Or if we respond to that crash and handle it, the city police may be responsible for it and they would come handle that crash.
So what happens once the sheriffs show up to the scene of the crash?
Our priority is safety. So safety for all involved, including the motoring public. We get there, we determine injuries, lane blockage, and get the right resources there if we need fire and ambulance. We want to get the roadway back to normal as fast as we possibly can, but we want to make sure we do it in a safe manner. Sometimes it takes us a while to get those roadways reopened based upon tow companies, the damage to the vehicles, or possibly power lines down or telephone poles damaged.
So how often is people on their cell phones a contributing factor to accidents?
In the state of Oregon, 1,193 fatal crashes and injury crashes involved with the driver reported to being on their cell phone. 18 of those were fatal crashes with 1,752 people injured. People pay attention to their cell phones more than they're driving. We see it on a regular basis. Per the laws in Oregon, you're not allowed to have your phone in your hand while operating that motor vehicle. We encourage people to use the Bluetooth devices that are in their vehicle or obtain a Bluetooth device so they pay attention to the roadway and driving instead of those distractions inside the vehicles.
And so how does the distracted cell phone driving compare with impaired driving?
Impaired driving in Jackson County, 16 of the fatal crashes in 2019 involved the use of alcohol and or drugs. We're taking actions to reduce impaired driving. We've added DUI cars to our traffic team. 2 of those deputies are responsible just to look for the impaired driver and take them off of the roadways. The traffic team as a whole, our whole goal and mission is distracted, aggressive, and impaired driving, trying to remove those drivers from the roadway to make it safer for everybody in Jackson County.